Hi students, today we are going to look at the first chapter, knowing our numbers of 6th standard mathematics, that is class 6 mathematics. This is where we stopped in the last class. Okay, estimation. Usually when the figures are quite larger, uh, people tell the estimation rather than the actual number. Okay, it is easy to tell the estimated number rather than the actual number. Okay, the true number, that is quite difficult to find, right? Let's see some of the instance where we usually estimate the numbers. Okay, usually you will find these numbers in the regular news channels, right? Or the regular news in the newspapers. See, some of the examples are written here. India drew with Pakistan in a hockey match, watched by approximately 51,000 spectators in the stadium and 40 million television viewers worldwide. Okay, approximately 200 people were killed and more than 50,000 injured in a cyclonic storm in coastal areas of India and Bangladesh. Over 13 million passengers are carried over 63,000 kilometer route of railway track every day. Can we say that there are exactly as many people as the number quoted in these news items? For example, in first case, there were exactly 51,000 spectators in the stadium, or did exactly 40 million viewers watched the match on TV? Obviously not. The word approximately itself shows that the number of people were near about these numbers. Clearly, 51,000 could be 50,800, or it can be more than 51,000, that is 51,300, but not 70,000. Okay. Similarly, 40 million implies much more than 39 million, but quite less than 41 million, but certainly not 50 million. Okay, right. The quantities given in the examples above are not exact counts, but are estimates to give an idea of the quantity. Discuss what each of these can suggest. Where do we use approximation? Imagine a big celebration at your home. The first thing you do is to find out roughly how many guests may visit you. Okay, you will do the preparations accordingly, right? Can you get an idea of the exact number of visitors? It is practically impossible, right? The finance minister of the country presents a budget annually. The minister provides for certain amount under the head education. Okay, can the amount be absolutely accurate? It can only be reasonably good estimate of the expenditure of the country needs for education during that year. Think about the situations where we need to have the exact number and compare them with the situations where you can do with only uh, an approximately estimated number. Give three examples of each for such situation. You can come up with your real life situations where uh, you can satisfy each of the individual criteria. Okay, estimating to the nearest tens by rounding off. Look at the following. Find which flags are close to 260. Yes, this one is close and this one is also close. Find the flags which are close to 270. These two, right? So locate the numbers 10, 17 and 20 on your roller. 10 is located, 17 is also located, 20 is also located, right? Is 17 nearer to 10 or 20? 17 is much farther from 10 than 20, right? So the gap between 17 and 20 is smaller when compared to the gap between 17 and 10. So we round off 17 to 10. 17 as 10, correct to the nearest tens. Now consider 12, which also lies between 10 and 20. However, 12 is much closer to 10 than to 20. So we round off 12 to right 10. Uh, okay, well, while correcting to the nearest tens. How would you round off 76 to the nearest tens? Is it not 80? Yes, it is. We see that the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 are nearer to 0 than to 10. So we round off 1, 2, 3, 4 as 0. Numbers 6, 7, 8, 9 are nearer to 10, so we round off them as 10. Number 5 is equidistance from both the 0 and 10. It is a common practice to round it off as 10. Okay, you got the point now? Right. So now try this. Round this number to the nearest tens. Now you got the idea, right? This is 30, this is 30, this is 50, this is 40, this is 40, this is 50, 60, 60, 100, 220, 1450, 2940. Estimating to the nearest to hundreds by rounding off. Is 410 nearer to 400 or 500? 410 is pretty closer to 400 than 500. You'll agree? Right. So it is rounded off to 400. Correct to the nearest 100. 889 lies between 800 and 900, but it is pretty close to 900. So rounded off as 900. Okay. The numbers 1 to 49 are closer to 0 than 100. So they are rounded up to 0. Numbers 51 to 99 are close to 100 than 0, so rounded up to 100. Number 50 is equidistant, so it is common practice to round it up to 100. Check the following rounding up whether it is correct or not. 841, 800 correct. 9537, 9500, that is also correct. 49,730, 49,700, that is also correct. This is also correct. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is 300. This is 5800, correct. This is correct. This is 150, 149, 100 is correct. 9800, this is correct. Only accept this. Correct those which are wrong. You want me to do on my own? You want that? You want? Okay. I will do it for you. Diriti and that. Okay. Estimating to the nearest thousands by rounding off. We know that the numbers 1 to 499 are nearer to 0 than 1000. So these numbers are rounded off as 0. The numbers 501 to 999 are nearer to 1000 than 0. So they are rounded off as 1000. So number 5 is also 500 is also rounded off to 1000. Check if the following are correct or not. 2500 above, so 3000. 53,500. When that is 500, you can connect it to 54. Why 53? It is 54. 54,000. Okay. Right. So that's how you have to correct it. 6404 is 6000 is correct. This is also correct. 7800, pretty close to 8000. Then this 7000 is wrong. We must write 8000 here. Okay, agreed. 3499 is not 4000. Why? It is in the mid, one less than the midway, so this can be 3000 only. Okay, right. Try these. Okay, we'll try a round of, what happened? Round off the given number to the nearest tens, hundreds, and thousands. Approximate to the nearest tens. Okay. Nearest tens. 75800. Up to there is no problem. 47 is close to 50. So 75850. Okay. Right. Hundreds. 75 can be 800 or 900. So it is 800 only. Okay. Same number again to the nearest thousands. thousands means 7600. Okay, 76,000. 10,000s 75. 5,000 above. That means you can safely write 80,000. Okay, 80,000. See, the same number when it is rounded up to tens, hundreds, thousands, and 10,000 is not same. Okay, depends to the which nearest 10 or 100 or which nearest the place, one's place or tens place or 100 place or 1000 place you are rounding up. That depends on that. Okay, estimating outcomes of number situations. How do we add numbers? How do we add? We add numbers by following the algorithm, the given model. Systematically, we write the numbers, taking care of that the digits in the same place or in the same column. For example, 394665792050. Okay, we add column by column wise, right? Right. There are many situations where we need to find answers more quickly. For example, when you go to a fair or the market, you find a variety of attractive things which you want to buy. You need to quickly decide what you can buy. So you need to estimate the amount you need, right? It is the sum of the prices of things you want to buy. A trader is to receive money from two sources. The money he is to receive is 13,569 from one source, 26,785 from the another. He has to pay 37,000 to someone else by the evening. He rounds off the numbers to their nearest thousands and quickly works out the rough answer. Okay, 14 1, 27 1. He is happy that he has enough money. Do you think he would have enough money? Right, he would. Can you tell without doing the exact addition or subtraction? Yes, we can tell, right? 14,000 and this is 27. Oh, comes out to be 41. So the amount he is going to get is near about 41,000 but less than 41 maybe. Yes, less than 41. But it will be more than 37. That is sufficient. Sheila and Mohan have to plan their monthly expenditure. They know their monthly expenses to transport and school requirements on groceries. Okay, on milk, on clothes, and also on other regular expenses. This month they had to go for visiting and buying gifts. They estimate the amount they would spend on all this and then add to see if what they have would be enough. Okay, would they round off to the thousands as the trader did? Think and discuss five more situations where we have to estimate sums or reminders. Did we use rounding off to the same place in all this? No. There are no rigid rules when you want to estimate the outcomes of numbers. The procedure depends on the degree of accuracy required and how quickly the estimate is needed. The most important thing is how sensible the guessed answer would be. Okay. To estimate summer differences, as we have seen above, we can round off a number to any place. The trader rounded off the amount to the nearest thousands and was satisfied that he had enough. So, when you estimate any summer difference, you should have an idea of why you need to round off and therefore the place to which you would round off. Okay, look at the following examples. You find 17,986 greater than 5290. Round up to 1000. That is 18,000. This is a 5,000. The estimated will be 23,000, right? Does this method work? You may attempt to find the actual answer and verify the estimate is reasonable. Estimate is reasonable, no problem. Estimate 5673436. 5673 is 6000. 436 is 0. Answer is 6000. This is not a reasonable estimate. Why this is not reasonable? Answer is close to 5000 when you do the difference. Okay, you got my point. To get a closer estimate, let us try rounding each number to hundreds. That is 5700. This is 400. It will be 5300, and this is better and more meaningful estimate. Okay, to estimate products, how do you estimate product? What is the estimate of 19 into 78? It is obvious that the product is less than 2000. Okay, why? 20 is greater than this, 100 is greater than this. Okay, so less than 2000. 20 into 100 is 2000. If we approximate 19 to the nearest 10, we get 20, and then approximate 78 to the nearest tens, we get 80. So 2080 1600. Look at 63 into 80 182. If we approximate both to the nearest hundreds, we will get 20,000. This is much larger than the actual product. So what do we do to get a more reasonable estimate? We try rounding off 63 to the nearest 10, that is 60, and 180 to the nearest 10, that is 180. 60 into 180, that is 10,800. This is a good estimate, but it's not quick enough. If we now try approximate 63 to 60 and 182 to the nearest 100, and this number is a quick as well as a good estimate of the product. Okay, the general rule that we can make is therefore round off each factor to its greatest place, then multiply the rounded off factors. Thus in the above example we rounded off 62 to tens and 182 to hundreds. Now estimate 81 into 479 using this rule. 479 is rounded up to 500. 81 is rounded up to 80. Multiply this 40,000. An important use of estimates for you will be to check your answer. Suppose you have done the multiplication of 37 into 1889, but you are not sure about your answer. A quick and reasonable estimate of the product will be 40 into 2000, that is 80,000. If your answer is close to 80,000, it is probably right. On the other hand, if it is close to 8,000 or 8 lakh, something is surely wrong in your multiplication. Some same general rule may be followed by addition and subtraction of two or more numbers. So this is estimation exercise 1.3. Okay, estimate each of the following using general rule. What is general rule? 7, that is to its nearest 100. This two also nearest 100, that is 1700. This is 800. This is 300. 1100. 800 minus 300. This is 500. This is 13,000, and this is 3,000. 16,000. This is again 30,000. This one is 20,000. 10,000. Okay. Okay. Give a rough estimate by rounding up to the nearest hundreds, and also a closer estimate by rounding up to the nearest 10. Rough estimate: nearest 100, 400, 300, 4,300, 300, 400, 600, 600 plus 300, 4,900. Okay. Uh, Closer estimate 440, 330, that is 870. 870, 4,320. Okay, 4, sorry, 700, 400, 440, 330, that is 770. Okay, 770, add 700 to 4300, it will become 5000. Okay, now we add 70, 5090, this becomes 5090, that is closer estimate. Okay, now nearest 100 is 1,08,700 minus uh, mm, 48,000. Okay, no, 47,600. Okay, 700 minus 600 is 100, last one is 100. Okay, now you have to remove 7,000, so 1 lakh 1,100. Okay, so 1,100, keep it aside. Take 40,000 from 1 lakh, that is 60,000, so 61,100, that is the answer here. This one is 8,300 minus 500. Okay, 7,800, nearest 100. You can do the round by closer estimate, you have to do on your own. 4,89,300 minus 48,400. Okay, first remove 48,000 from here. 8 minus 9 minus 8, 1. 8 minus 4, 4. 4 lakh 41,300 minus 400. Okay, remove 300. 4 lakh 41,000 minus 100. 4 lakh 40,900, that is the answer. Okay, estimate the following products using general rule. General rule, what is general rule in the product? Rounding up to the highest thing. Okay, highest digit place. This is 600, this is 200. Okay, 600 into 200, 1200. Okay, 1,20,000. What about this? 5,000 into, this is 3,000. Okay, 15 into 10 to the power of 6. Okay, what about this? This is 1000 into 1000. Okay, 1000 into 1000 is what? 10 power 6, that is 10 lakh. This is what? 9,000, means 10,000 into what? Into 0. Will it work? It won't work. Why? The result becomes 0. Okay, here is the problem. So you need to do it with nearest tens. So this is 30. 10,000 into 30. 30,000, 3 lakh. Meera brought 6 notebooks from the market and cost was 10 rupees per notebook. Her sister Seema also bought 7 notebooks of the same time. Find the total money they paid. 7 plus 6, 13. 13 into 10, 130. Okay. You can see that Seema and Meera ways to get the answer. It is a bit different, bit different, bit different, bit different, bit different. Okay, but both got the correct results. Why? Seema says what Meera has done, and Appu points out is this is not what Mera has done. All the three students are confused. To avoid confusion in such cases, we may use brackets. We can pack the numbers 6 and 7 together using a bracket, indicating that the packet is to be treated as a single number. Thus, the answer is found to be 130. This is what Mera did. She first added 6 and 7, then multiplied with the sum by 90. This clearly tells first to turn everything inside the brackets into a single number and then do the operation outside, in which case is to multiply 10. Okay, try these. What to try. Write the expression for each of the following using brackets. This is 5 plus 8 13, right? 13 6 78. Okay, write 5 situations for the following where brackets would be necessary. Expanding brackets. Now observe how to use brackets allows us to follow the follow our procedure systematically. Do you think that it will be easy to keep a track of what steps we have to follow without using brackets? 7 into 100 plus 9 equal to 700 plus 7 to 9. 700 plus 63, 763. 102 can be written as 100 plus 2 into 100 plus. So expanding brackets. So now observe how you use of brackets allows us to follow our procedure systematically. Do you think that it will be easy to keep track of what steps we have to follow without using brackets? So 7 into 109 can be written as 7 into 100 plus 9. Okay. So 700 plus 7 into 9, that is 700 plus 63, 763. See, this has been simplified, right? Otherwise, it would be quite difficult to follow. Okay. Let's see another example. 102 into 103. Okay, this can be written as 100 plus 2. This can be written as 100 plus 3. Okay. Now 100 plus 2 into 100 plus 100 plus 2 into 3. Okay. That means 100 into 100 plus 2 into 100, 100 into 3 plus 2 into 3. See how it is simplified. Okay. So similarly, one more example. 17 can be written as 10 plus 7 into 109. Okay. Right. You need not to proceed only in one way. There are many alternatives. There will be not many. Sometimes there will be alternatives. Let's say one can proceed in this way also. Instead of writing 17 10 plus 7, write 109 plus, yes, 100 plus 9. Then this becomes 17 into 100. You got the point? No? 100 plus 17 into 9. Okay. 17 into 100 is 1700. 17 into 9. Hmm, can be written as, again 17 can be written as 10 plus 7 into 9. So nothing but 1700 plus 90. Okay, plus 9 7 is 63. Okay, what about the final answer? 1700 plus 90, 1853. Okay, final answer anyway is not going to change. I'm just telling that there may be alternatives. Okay. Roman numerals. We have been using Hindu-Arabic numeral system so far. This is not the only system available. One of the early systems of writing numerals is the system of Roman numerals. This system is still used in many places. For example, we can use the use of Roman numerals in clocks. It is also used for classes in the school timetable. Find the three other examples where Roman numerals are used. Yes, I guess you can find. So the Roman numerals are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They denote, right. This is followed by 11 is this, 12 is this, and this is 20. Some more numerals are I is 1, this is 1, 5, 10, L is 50, C is 100, D is 500, M is 1000. What are the rules? If a symbol is repeated, its value is added, doubled, as many times as it occurs. See, for example, this is 2, this is 20, this is 30. Okay, 10 plus 10 plus 10. That is how it is added. A symbol is not repeated more than 3 times. Okay, but the symbols of this are never repeated. Okay, if a symbol of smaller value is written to the right of a symbol of greater value, its value gets added to the value of greater symbol. Okay, symbol of smaller value is written to the right like this. Okay, this is of great value, this is of small value, right? So 5 plus 1 is 6. Similarly, this is 12. L is how much? 50. 50 plus 10, 60. 60 plus 5, 65. If a symbol of smaller value is written to the left of a symbol of greater value, its value is subtracted from the value of greater symbol like this. This is 5, this is 1. Okay, so 5 minus 1, 4. This is 9. What about this? 40. What about this? 100 minus 10, 90. The symbols VLD are never written to the left of a symbol of greater value. That is, VLD are never subtracted. Okay. Symbol I can be subtracted from V and X only. The symbol X can be subtracted from LM and C only. Following these rules, you will get like this. Up to 9 it is fine. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. L is 50. This, yes, yes, yes. This is 80. 90 is, this is also correct, right? Can you write these numbers in Roman numerals 73 and 92? Yes, 70 you already have, right? Oh, 70 is what? Yeah, LXX. That is 70. You want 73? Hmm? This is 73. What about 92? 92. That's it. Uh-huh. Okay, write in your Roman numerals the missing numbers in the table are not written. Can you tell why? This is 4 times repeated. What is Vx? This is already 5, right? That's why it is not needed. What would I see? So while subtraction, this cannot be used here. Okay. Mm, VVX. V is not repeated. Okay. That is the reason. Okay. Write in Roman numerals. 60 is 60 plus 9, right? So 60 can be written as 50 plus 10 plus 9. This is so L is 50, LX is how much? 60. This thing will be 9. So 69 like that. 98 is 100 minus 10 is 90. So XC 8 is V111. Okay, XC V triple I. So this is what we discussed so far. Okay, this is the end of the chapter 1. We will be meeting in the next session with the new chapter. Thank you. Are you tired of dental problems? Then listen to this. Stop brushing your teeth using plastic brush and chemical paste. Use nature's gifted neem stick for brushing your teeth and stay healthy.